I like to sit outside and just breathe and listen to music and feel the sunshine. And honestly, I don't really want anything else.
I think I never actually told you why I started this channel, and maybe today is a great opportunity to do so. Um, a while ago, I was on a bus going back home because I had class the next day. I was at my parents' house for the weekend, and I had to go back to the city. And I remember I was looking through the window, and it was like the sunset. And I don't know, it was one of those moments in which you think, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, is this what I want my life to be for the rest of it? Just like a 9 to 5 schedule, having to like miss on my actual life to just go and be in a classroom. So many things went through my mind at the moment, and I was so scared to just waste my life doing something that didn't make me feel alive. So I don't know. I just said I need to keep a record of the things that are going on inside my head. And yeah, that's where all of this came from, because honestly, in that moment, I didn't want it to go back and go to class and then just graduate and like work a 9 to 5 like everybody else. Wanted to I just wanted to keep looking at the sunset, and that's it. So there was a time in my life before I started university, that I actually completely gave up my present just to focus on the future. And I did that for like 3 years, just completely focused on working for the future and just did absolutely nothing else. And then the pandemic hit, and honestly, none of the things I was working for at the moment happened. Like, I gave up my present to focus on my future exclusively. And then out of nowhere, this pandemic comes, and it was just not going to happen. And in that moment, I just thought, what the fuck have I done? Like, honestly, in that moment, it was very devastating. I didn't think of the fact that I just wasted so much time of my life. I was just sad because that future I worked so hard for was just not going to happen. And then as I grew up, I realized, oh shit, I have lost a lot of time. In my 20s, I have developed this deep desire to just find a meaning of my life. And I think it comes from the fear of not wasting it. And that is so overwhelming because I just think, how the fuck am I supposed to know everything by now? I feel like I've lived for so long, and yet it feels like my whole life is still ahead of me, just waiting for it to be discovered. And honestly, so far in my search for meaning, I think I think the meaning of life is just to live it while you can. And I think the only way to do that is through the small things, because those are the only things we have available all the time. And I think they are daily reminders of the fact that we are still alive.
So, this is me at my grandma's house. I think you can see quite well, but I'm just at my grandma's house eating something. I don't know what that is, but I just look overjoyed. I wish I could still be like that. You know, like just a kid, absolutely careless, just enjoying food in my grandma's floor. But I'm trying. I'm trying, and I don't know, it's been a long time since I thought about what being a kid is like. But I don't know, right here looking at myself, I just think if she, like little me, would feel proud of who I've become. I think so. I think that it's cute to look at myself this little and realize that I'm trying. I'm trying to still be that smiley girl who just enjoys the little things. I think that's when I'm the happiest. I'm convinced it's the little things, like those small joys no one actually pays attention to, but if you think about it, they are everything. It's kind of like that's what the world is made of. Once it becomes your mindset, life it gets easier, or at least it feels more special I think it just makes it more livable, if that makes sense, because you have something to look forward to every day, whether it is a cup of coffee, an ice cream, a cookie, an orange, to just take 15 minutes outside in the sunshine. Once you pay attention to the little things, I don't know, every day is just a special day. So yesterday I was at the pool and I lost like half of my nail polish, and that got me thinking, how many bits of myself could possibly be coexisting with the world in order to make it what it is? Like, I don't know how many words I've said have stuck with my friends and made them feel better in hard times, or how many of my hairs have been used to build birds' nests, or how many turtle lives could I have possibly saved by picking up the trash I found at the shore. And I think that what's beautiful about the little things is that not only I get to enjoy them myself, but also it's so easy to share them with everybody else. And that's really beautiful. I think we think too much and feel too little, and that's quite a problem because thoughts are always on the past and the future, but only feelings are in the present. And maybe the key for being more grounded and for enjoying life for what it actually is to just take moments to actually feel what's going on. And honestly, I was thinking, is the same for love? And I know this video, it's not about love, but I don't know, I've said it many times. I really am a hopeless romantic, and I love love, and I don't know, I just, everything reminds me of love. And I was thinking that it's the same for love, because I think the little things are what make a relationship work throughout time. Because there are things such little and you might think ridiculous, like, I don't know, saying good morning or sending a good morning text when you wake up, but it actually means so much because it makes you feel special. It's the little things what make you feel special inside a relationship. And when you don't have them, you just feel left out, like you feel like the other person doesn't care. And I think maybe if we paid attention to the little things, we could fall in love with life again.
Eres una nena muy hermosa. Sí. Te amo. Te amo, Alice. You can't hear it, but she's purring because she loves me too. ¿Cierto, mi amor? Sí, tú también me quieres.